trees and the land. Till the soil, till the soil. Our man for eat 3 times a day and no plant no seeds. Our man want smoke good herb and no grow no trees. Farmers stress, farmer feel oppressed. The food that we grow, we should have export. But the food that we grow, we see them are import. Importation stun the growth of the Jamaican dollar. Fail the economy, then them bow to IMF, trying to pass them tests.
Add me some seeds now. Get deep to find the essence.
I'm your host tonight on What Matters at the Roundtable. Stanley West McPherson, July the 12th, 2016. You can call us at the studio here live. Area code 607-272-0319. You can call tonight live. Or if you missed tonight, you can pick us up on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. or Thursday morning at 10:30 a.m. or Sunday at 3:30 p.m. But you can call in tonight. We're live. On Pegasus, we're on Channel 13, Time Warner Cable. Also with me here, co-host Milton Webb. We want to acknowledge some of the people that had went through, whether it be death, whether it went through sickness, heartaches, pains, whatever it is. We want to send our condolences unto them, to the families. We want to send our condolences unto those that had death in the family. We wish that no one would perish. So we send our condolences unto those that we know, those that we do not know, and those that are really going through heartaches, pains, and suffering. We also want to acknowledge those that had birthdays, which we could not make last week. One was Bertha at 125 on 5th Avenue. We want to wish her a happy birthday and more success in the years of God blessing her. And also, we want to wish Deaconess Geraldine Herndon a birthday, belated birthday on Corn Street. We want to thank God for her life and that she would prosper in Jesus' name. And so these are the people that we endear and that we acknowledge and remember their birthdays, and because they are significant people in this world. And sometimes when you meet people like this, you want to remember. You know, sometimes you can't always get there, but you can remember. You can also acknowledge the people that God has put here in this world. So I do want to say, Deaconess Geraldine Herndon, I hope you had a great birthday, and also Bertha, 125 on 5th Avenue. I hope you had a great birthday, and all your children around you. Okay. Now we just want to acknowledge this living wage movement. We want to acknowledge that we had told you to get on a train. This thing is going full speed ahead now. We're in progress. We're making things happen. You see that the mayor also said that the city, we're keeping him accountable. We're keeping everybody accountable with this living wage. We're checking in on them. We're making sure that people get what they need. And so we're on the move. And I told you before, we're not talking no more. Milton, how you doing?
Doing great, Stan.
Good.
You know, it's a good thing about the living wage, because there's a lot of people that's on board with us. There's a lot of people that, want to get out there and get it. But then we still got the ones that are going, well,
Yeah.
you know, I don't want my boss to find out
Yeah.
because, you know, we understand that.
Mm-hmm.
We totally understand that. But this living wage will help you out. It'll help you get to where you need to be.
Yeah.
So don't be ashamed, don't be shy. Get bored and take this ride.
That's right. That's right.
You know, it's like it's like every time we go somewhere, we see somebody that's always thinking us about, you know, helping them get this living wage going on. Fast food workers, people, you know, that's doing what they need to do, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to get in touch with us or wants to ask us, what can I do?
Yeah.
I had a guy, I was out at Walmart a week and a half ago, told me, man, can you help me get a house? Can you help me with a house? I said, look, man, everything's possible.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but the guy was supposed to come down, we were supposed to see him, he didn't show up. But if you're out there and you're listening, you need to get a hold of us. We didn't forget you. You know, we can talk to you, we can see what your problem is, what your deal is, and we can try to give you a hand. We can't help you buy no house, you know, but we can probably point you in the direction of where you need to go. This living wage movement it's like an epidemic. It's like army ants going across the city, man, and everybody know they need it. For the ones who think that, you know, oh, your prices are going to get raised,
Right.
and you're going to do this, and then we're going to have this to go out. Let me explain something to you. This is election year.
That's right.
Everything's going to get raised. So when you sit there and you look at it, it's more or less like, hey, wait, if you don't have this living wage and those prices get raised, then what are you going to be about then?
That's right.
What are you going to say then? How are you going to make it? Because you can't. I work 40 hours a week, and it's hard to do that. All right, and a living wage is helping me, but you know, we still got to do what we got to do to get put over the top. We got to make ends meet. You know what it is. You got people leaving their houses, going to 2 jobs. You know, the kids see them coming in and out. You know,
Yeah.
and that's it. You know, when it comes right down to it, you know, you need to make what you can make. Whether it's a living wage, more than a living wage, but anything below that, you can forget it, because you ain't getting nothing done on that. Nothing. When we was making $8.75, $8.50, I'm gonna tell you what, that was a hard road to go down.
It sure was.
And we was going downhill. That was a hard road to go down. I mean, you can't pay your bills, and if you pay your bills, your rent gonna be missing. If your rent ain't missing, you ain't getting no groceries. So you know, you gotta figure out which one you ain't gonna have that week, and then the next week you gotta save to pay that one. So by the time rent roll around again, you still in the same predicament you was in last month. And a lot of times, this is why they say living paycheck to paycheck. You know, and sometimes your paycheck just don't cover it.
That's true.
So, you know, you got to get that living wage. You got to be able to have a ways and means of how you can live. Because without that living wage, I'm telling you,
That's right.
You just like drowning in the ocean, and there ain't no boats, there ain't no nothing coming around. There's a whole bunch of sharks waiting for you to come underneath. And if you don't come underneath, they're going to come and get you. And that's the way a lot of these businesses are, and that's the way a lot of these things are going today. So you got to mess around here, and you got to get out there. You chant, do what you got to do, protest. Hey, when we start these things up and we're going, and you know we're standing out there doing protests and stuff, stop by, come help us out. I mean, because when it comes right down to it, we need your help. All right, in order to fulfill the dream of a living wage. So, you know, I mean, we can do it, but the more the merrier, the more the better. So come on down, help us get this living wage get kicked off, and if people get mad, they get mad.
See, we're not worried about pressure being applied here.
Not at all.
We're not worried about people saying well, what we doing and they don't like what we doing. That's not our concern. We're not concerned about none of that. All we are concerned about is getting the job done and doing what we need to do and stay focused about it. So this is what we about. Now, we're telling people to get on the train. Now, if you don't want to get on the train, hey, that's not going to stop us from doing what we need to do.
That's right.
We're going to keep doing what we need to do. Sooner or later, you're going to see what's going to happen. You're going to see that the living wage is full effect. Then you're going to jump on the train. But hey, that's all good. But guess what? Because you don't get on the train, or maybe because you don't want to get on the train, that's not going to stop us. Our project is full speed ahead. It's always going to go on.
That's
so
right.
we don't want to say to you, oh, listen, it's going to stop because you're not on the train. No, this is not going to stop. What we are saying is that we're asking you to get aboard, because getting aboard is more collectively, more people, okay, more voices. But guess what? We're going full speed ahead like it's 1,000 voices, like it's 1,000,000 voices. If nobody doesn't get on the train, we're going to act like it's 1,000,000 voices. Why? Because this is what we've been doing. This is what we're going to do. We have the torch to do this. This is what we're going to do. So you sometimes want to see action. Okay, I grant you that. I want to see action too. Enough talk. I grant you all that. Okay, action. But now you're going to see action. When you see action, then you can say to yourself, hey, these men, okay, have turned this city upside down, okay? And this is what you might want to say. This is what you looking for action to say, or this is what maybe this can get you off the couch and say, hey, you know, these men have turned this world upside down. Why? Because of this living wage, okay?
Right.
And so this is what we're going to do. So we're telling you to get involved, okay? And you will be rewarded as you get involved, okay? So we know people want to come on the show. We've seen people, they said, well, I was going to call you, I want to call you. Hey, you have to do that. We can't twist your arm and force you on the show. You have to get in touch with us, okay? When you get in touch with us, then you can come, okay? You can be on, all right? We are dealing with living wage. We are dealing with prosperity, moving forward,
Right.
okay? And this is what we're going to deal with. And so this is how we help people, get them out of poverty, okay? And this is what we about, out of poverty, okay? So if you want to be on with this living wage, this movement, on this train, this is what we about. Don't come and say, oh, well, the agenda is not, no. Their agenda is the living wage. Their agenda is not about nothing else. We can talk, we can maybe share about something else, we can maybe, weigh other things, but our agenda, our main factor here is a living wage. Get people money, okay, from off these jobs, these CEOs, this robbing people, this Wall Street thing, this Washington, D.C., all these cronies, everybody's stealing and robbing, gangsters and racketeers. This is what they're doing. And they're robbing you. So we're going to get this money from them. And that's what we're doing. Okay, so you can call us what you want to call us. You can call us mobsters, gangsters, killers, whatever you want to call us. But guess what? We're going to get this money from these guys, okay? And put it in your pocket. That's what we're going to do.
Like Stanley said, we're not backing up. We don't back up. Our reverse is broke.
That's right.
All right? So when it comes right down to it, we do what we do. And there's some people that don't like it. There's a lot of people that don't like it. They don't like that we don't get on their bandwagon.
Thank you.
Because their bandwagon ain't our bandwagon. As far as what I'm trying to tell you is, they'll tell you, oh, you can do this in 5 years and we'll give you $15 an hour. We're not trying to wait 5 years. We're trying to get it right now.
That's right.
Yesterday, okay? Yesterday. We're trying to get that $15 yesterday. So when it comes right down to it, we don't want to sit there and listen to what these guys are talking about in 5 years, in 6 years. Mm-hmm. Because in 5 years, you're going to be in a worse spot that you in right now.
That's right.
Okay, because living wage could be, in 5 years, living wage could be $23, $24. And they talking about 15. So who gonna make up that extra $8 for you? How you gonna get that? Where's it gonna come from? Where's it gonna come from? Who's gonna give it to you?
That's right.
So now if you mess around there and you jump on this train and you fight with us right now, yeah, we gonna do this.
Right.
Trust me. We gonna do this, rain, shine, snow, sleet, it don't matter. Check it out. We've been out there in the snow. We've been out there in the cold wind.
That's right.
We've been out there in the rain. Well, okay? We've been out there when the sun was shining and it was hot. We've been out there. And we're going to continue to be.
Martin Luther King birthday.
That's right.
It was frigid out there.
And we was out there.
That's right.
We was out there and we was
that
doing
man
it.
would have, that man would have turned in his grave and started clapping and said, listen, this is what they This is my cause.
And this is what we're about.
And this is what
we're about. We're about getting that money for everybody. Not just us. Not just you.
That's right.
Everybody. All right? We trying to help everybody get what they can get. And everybody go, y'all crazy. Y'all ain't got good sense.
Yeah.
You can't do that. Let me explain something to you. All right? I may be crazy and may not have good sense, but I know how to fight for $1.
That's right.
Okay? Now, when it comes right down to it, we going to get that money.
That's right.
All right? And then, like I said, there's a lot of people that say, no, you guys ain't going to do that. But there was a lot of people that said, you guys ain't going to get that living wage.
That's right.
And we got that living wage.
Right.
For all you people that said they wasn't going to do it, you know what they saying now? They did it, man. They got that money. Okay? We don't work for the city.
That's right.
We don't work for the county. But we still want that living wage. Because without that living wage, we can't live, you can't live.
That's right.
So when it comes right down to it, the living wage is what we need.
Exactly.
Living wage is what we fighting for. So we ain't gonna stop till we get that living wage.
Right.
So you can say what you want. If we got to go beat down them steps on legislature, we gonna be there. Trust me, we'll go when the show over. But when they see us coming, oh Lord, here they come.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have said that.
Hey,
that's right.
Give them 3 minutes. Let them say whatever it is they're going to say. They might leave after that. No. We're going to sit there and listen to what else you got to say until you say, well, this is getting ready to be a closed session.
That's right.
All right? Bottom line. If we can get there before we can come to the show, yeah, you better believe we're going to be the first in line. We're going to talk about that living wage. That's something that these people don't want to hear. A lot of people don't want to hear.
Yeah.
You got some counties where people can't even talk about it.
That's right. Syracuse.
Okay?
That's right.
You can't even talk about it down there. How do you guys do that? How do you guys get a show to talk about it? Let alone talk about it.
Exactly.
You know what? Because we out there, we relentless. We gonna get it. We gonna do it. And you know what? We ain't greedy.
We doing it for y'all.
We doing it for everybody.
That's right.
We doing it for everybody. We ain't doing it for me. We ain't doing it for him. We doing it for everybody to go to work. Everybody to go to work is who we doing it for.
And it can help me because they already fired me.
Yeah.
So, I said, well, you know what? I'm going to make sure everybody else get it.
That's right. And you know the whole thing about it is, they did. They fired Stanley.
That's right.
You see, I'm just waiting for that day when they say, hey, you know what, look, it ain't working right. I'm waiting for that day because it's going to come. You know, or they'll mess around and do something and say, well, if we do this here, he'll get upset. We do this here, he'll get mad. He'll leave. I ain't going nowhere. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to look at you and laugh. I'm not going to smile. I'm going to laugh. Because you're sitting up here, you're trying to make me leave. I'm not going to leave. If I'm going to leave, I'm going to leave on my own. I'm not going nowhere. You going to fire me? You better have a real good reason to fire me. You can't fire me because my paper count ain't up, because the paper count up. Okay? You can't fire me because I ain't doing my job. I'm doing that and beyond. So you going to fire me for what? Because I fight for a living wage? So you do that if you want to. TV show.
That's right.
Time Warner, Pegasus.
That's right.
I'll talk about you. I'll make you famous for a half hour every Tuesday night. I ain't got time to be playing no games. I don't play with Governor Cuomo. He don't play with Governor Cuomo.
That's right.
We are not listening to that junk that he's talking about.
That's right.
And for all of y'all sitting out there talking about he's a good guy, oh, he may be a good guy to you.
That's right.
He may be a good guy to you.
That's right.
All right?
But to us,
we know the deal because he ain't trying to give you $15 an hour right now.
He gave him $12.
$12.
Ithaca, New York, upstate. $12 he gave.
$12.50, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
$12. That's going backwards.
But he was telling you
15.
he gonna give you 15.
Yeah, he was.
All right. So now all of a sudden, what? Living wage is $14.35.
So who lied?
All right.
15, and he gave us 12.
12.
So who is the liar?
So you want to do what now? All right. So now when it comes right down to it, you put your faith in Governor Cuomo, huh? But you won't listen to Stanley and I.
Thank you.
But we trying to get that $15 right now.
Right now.
He talking about in 5-6 years.
Thank you.
Where you gonna be in 5-6 years? In the poor house?
Thank you.
That's where you gonna be if you mess around there and listen to him.
You be right down to back to $8.25.
That's right. Although you're getting $15 an hour, but that $15 an hour ain't doing you no good because you still $9-10 out.
That's right.
So you still out there talking about $15 an hour. It all sounded good when he told you that last year, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
It sounded real good. Everybody was talking about they was going to McDonald's. They're going to make $15 an hour.
That's right.
Okay? But in 5 years, how many bills ain't you going to pay? Are you still going to have that roof over your head? Are you still going to be able to have that car and that insurance? Are you still going to be able to buy groceries?
That's right.
Are you still going to be able to buy your children clothes, send them to school, feed them? Are you going to be able to do that between now and them 5 years? Waiting for that $15 an hour instead of jumping on that train where it's coming up right now.
That's right.
$14.34 an hour.
That's right. Right now.
So you looking at what? Who you going to listen to? What is it going to be? Are you starving now? Can you go to the store right now and get what you need to get? Can you walk in that clothing store and buy your son some Nikes? I think not, because his shoes cost just as much as yours.
Thank you.
So now you trying to tell me what? Then you going to go pay what? Rent? Oh, okay. You got a family of 5 living in a 1-bedroom house. So you're making it how? And the rent is $800 a month.
Look at Michael Jordan. He said that he know it's so bad with this inflation and taxes and everything. He said he all his shoes, his Nikes, he said everything he's bringing it down from $200s of dollars down to $19.99. He said because he don't need the money.
No, he don't.
He don't need the money. He see a lot of kids want his shoes. So he said, what? And then sometimes that can make them athletes, make them want to do something.
Yeah.
Make them, because they got talent. Man said $19.99. You see, so you got celebrities is saying, hey, listen, enough is enough.
When people like Michael Jordan can see it, why people in office can't see it?
Thank you.
Because you see, y'all sitting up here raking in the money. I'm not talking about all of y'all bad. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying, you know what? You're not giving people a chance.
That's right.
You're not giving people the thing that they need.
Right.
You're not giving them any kind of help. What you're doing is rendering these people.
Right.
You're not doing nothing for them. The taxes in Ithaca is crazy.
Thank you.
Okay? It's crazy. Prices here is crazy. You mean to tell me you're going to spend $800 for a studio apartment? You're going to spend $1,400 for a 3-bedroom apartment? No, we talking about a 3-bedroom apartment. What happens when you go to 4, 5, and 6 bedroom?
Yeah.
Who make that money? It ain't us. It's the people that's sitting up on the backside going, well, maybe we should raise the rent because you know what? That over there is selling really good.
Yeah.
And if that's selling really good, when we run out of that, we're going to mess around here and get this here. And by that time, you mess around here, you ain't got nothing.
That's right.
So when it comes right down to it, you got all these people sitting up. Like I said before, I'll say it again, and I'll continue to say it. When they go on vacation, they go to Europe. You can't go to Elmira and buy a Happy Meal.
That's right.
Okay? So like, what's up?
Thank you.
I mean, look at it. Everybody sit up here talking about, oh man, you work for Casella, you work for the county. No, I don't work for the county. I don't work for the county. I work for Casella. Okay? Now don't get me wrong. Casella is a living wage employer.
That's right.
But
We had to
I don't
fight.
work for the county. And we had to fight
You
to
had to
get
fight
that.
to get that.
And when Casella took over, Casella couldn't do nothing but make it a living wage employer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And I mean, don't get me wrong, they did that. But you still need more than what you got right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't make it on what you're making. I don't care who you are. Even if you work for the city, you work for the county, you still need that $15, $16, $17, $18 an hour.
That's right.
Because without that, you are in poverty.
Mm-hmm.
And trust me,
And you're not making it.
all of Ithaca
That's right.
is in poverty.
Of course.
Everybody. Unless you sitting up there, you a manager or something, you a CEO or something, and you trying to figure out how you can cut the little guy's throat that's doing all the work. So don't sit there and tell me that, you know, oh, if you do this, prices are going to get raised. Prices are going to get raised anyway. So, you know, prices are going to get raised anyway. So when it comes right down to it, you know, when it comes right down to it, all you need to do is remember one thing: a living wage. A living wage is what you need. You need to live. If you put on them boots, you put on those coats, you put on smocks, you whatever. Dentist, doctor, lawyer, y'all making money. But we talking about the guys that are out here that are bumping their hump, that's doing what they got to do, that's not making it.
Well, we see that we explain to you this living wage. We plead with you. We talk with you. We let you know where we at and how we stand with this living wage. So we only can tell you, get aboard. Get aboard, and you will see what is going on with this living wage, and you will see prosperity. You will see 15 or more, okay? And so we're gonna make it happen. And we know what to do to make it happen. All we asking you is to get aboard the train, okay? And so as you get aboard the train, you will be in the number. And so this is what we are talking about. And we are talking it to you. We know you're struggling. We know people are going through. So our job is to help you, help the children, help
Farmers
families.
stress, farmer feel oppressed. The food that we grow,
Thank
we
you
should have export.
for tuning in tonight.
But the food that we grow,
And
we
what
see them
matters
a
at the
import.
Roundtable.
Importation stun the growth of the Jamaican dollar. Fail the economy, then them bow to IMF, trying to pass them tests.
And with some seeds now, I'm the planter. Digging deep to find the essence of living. Because life is not all about blinging.
Science of agriculture.
It involves soil being tilling and seeds being planted and taking care of your kids.
The seeds and the man.
Creating a better future for them youth, yeah. But our life will be an illusion with the failure of agriculture. But because of 500 years of slavery, with all without pay and agronomy, creating our mind a reverse psychology to think that agriculture is so low and dirty.